Hello, I'm ibxtoycat, and can I be honest with you, I've been kind of terrified to stream in the last couple of weeks because of events, because every time I know I'm about to go live, it means I have to have an honest, hours-long thing where, you know, unlike a video where we can always cut it if things go poorly, it's a scary situation to just go straight into that but live. But I figured, you know, this is one of my favorite things to do. I need to get back into it at some point. And so I figured, especially this week, given the craft has just come out, if I'm ever going to learn redstone, and indeed I want to learn the /camera command too, if I ever want to learn how to functionally use this in my Minecraft world, it might as well be on a live stream where all of you can see those experiences. This is not a redstone pro teaching you how to use everything. This is genuinely going to be me working it out from scratch using the new 1.21 beta, which is out here on Minecraft Bedrock. So, hello everyone, I'm ibxtoycat. This is the crafter, not to be confused with the crafting table, and as the title suggests, now that Minecraft has automatic crafting, I think you'll find that it's mine. Wait for it, you know, you don't have to worry about it. You can, the rest of the word will say itself later. So, this is my mine live stream, and we're going to be going ahead and, yeah, making an automatic crafting table. By the way, I have to say, looking at these blocks side by side, it is staggering just to see, like, oh yeah, they really do share a lot in common, right? You can see the parts of the original crafting table that were kept in this recipe. I find that kind of charming, personally. Like, look, there's the hammer, but it's been upgraded. Anyway, so the crafter works in a very obvious way. Put in a crafting recipe, and then say put in a button or something, and fun fact, when you press the button, out comes the thing. I do believe that this is centered to the face of it, so when you have the face, you know, facing this way, and we have the same button, if we were to do the same thing, so if we, you know, if we put the same sticks in there, let's just say, then obviously it will come out that way now, and then if we do this, oh, that's, I can't believe I'm just now realizing that there's a cute little, the bird beak opens, but it opens its mouth and it spits it out, and you can do this whichever way you really want to. I say whichever way, but there's something interesting about this block. Almost every other rotatable block in Minecraft seems to have a reality of like, yeah, you can place it any way you want to, but you cannot place this block upside down. So to show you what I mean by that, this is the top side of the, yeah, I can place this thing sideways, so that way it will face upwards. So if I place a block there, put in the same slabs, it'll give me sticks like so. That's kind of fun if you ask me, but you can't have it be facing downwards as best I can tell. Maybe I'm wrong about that. If I am, I'd love to know. But just to show you what I mean by that, even if we like place the block upwards and we place it downwards from the ceiling, as best I can, oh, there we go. Okay, I see, right, look right there. I tried that for so long before just now, but you can in fact have it facing downwards, but you can't have this texture facing upwards, unless I guess you must be able to, logically, by having it face the side? No, you can't. Okay, if we face it on this side, all I'm saying, I wanted to get this texture, but facing the, like, to make a floor, and I could not do it. I was trying so if we want that texture facing upwards, it has to be upside down facing any of the directions. So yeah, you can't place the block upside down. This is sideways, if you get what I'm saying. You can't have the block be flipped entirely. You can't have this crafting grid facing the ground. I guess it's also true of the crafting table, although the crafting table is not directional, as best I know. Yeah, the crafting table is not directional, so you can't ever have the crafting table placing upside down, but as best as I can tell, you cannot place the bottom side of this Anyway, so with that said, that's just an important little note. But yeah, if you want to, so obviously you can craft things automatically, it's wonderful. But the way you would want to do it, if you're trying to do complicated redstone, is you'd have like a filter system going in there. So we could have a bunch of planks, and they'll fill in like so. Oh, that's interesting, actually. They'll fill in like so, unless you disable a slot. If we disable a slot, okay, let's move that out. Okay, I want to just, okay, we're gonna move it out, and then, oh god, what have I done? If we disable a slot, then now we'll be able to make chests automatically. And if we disable more slots, we can make anything else. And so what you could do is you could set it up so that once this hopper was finished, maybe that starts the crafting process. If you wanted to, I guess what we could do even. So let's get a bunch of oak planks out, like a whole 2 stacks of them. Then let's throw these all in there, right? So if we wanted to, what we could do is we could set up like a basic redstone system. So again, I'm going very, very basic on all of this stuff, just to learn the basics and see how it works and get the vibes. You always have to say that on the internet. There's always one person who's like, oh, I can't believe you're even trying to improve. On the internet, you've got to either be perfect at something, or you've got to be damn willing to pretend. You got to be damn willing to pretend that you are anyway. So, I think if we just make a little loop going around here, maybe with a redstone repeater going around it, now, yeah, it'll go on a loop, and then it'll go that way, it'll go on a loop, then that way, I believe. So place a button there, place a redstone repeater here, and let's go. Okay, that did not work according to plan. Okay, let's go. Okay, did not work according to plan again, but it's fine. This time it will work great. Okay, then we put a redstone repeater that way, just to be sure. Okay, I do not understand redstone. I want to understand redstone sometimes. There we go, as you can see. Now, the redstone has to go in a loop, except... Okay, we almost had it that time. So the pulse goes on, and we turn it off just after that, and then no, I had it for a second there, I felt like. There we go, now it goes round, and we can craft a chest every 1.6 seconds, just like so, for as long as there are enough chests to craft. Obviously, that is a key component. And yeah, now we got an auto chest crafter. But I think the most valuable, you know, like to me, one of the uses of this that seems fairly low tech, but no one's talking about, is you could just have a system. Like, people have been saying for a while that people would like to have decrafters. So let's say you have chests. It'd be nice if you could anti-craft those. So imagine an anti-crafter. Like for now, we'll just imagine it like this. This is my anti-crafting box. Imagine if you could take your chests, put them in there, and get the wood back out of it. People have been wanting that for a while. I don't think Minecraft are ever going to do that. I think it's like, it kind of goes against the spirit of what crafting is. Everything's meant to be one-way recipes. By the way, look at this. Now, oh, I think the planks have just run out. So we'll put the planks back in there, just to show how it will work at a slower rate once the backlog is cleared. Which means in reality, yeah, you'd want to sync up the redstone with this. But as you can see, it will slowly go through, then spit out. Then it waits for the whole thing to fill again. Won't work just yet, won't work just yet. It works just there, so... oh, and now it's going to start making pressure plates. Okay, so that means you need to time your redstone right, or you're going to make the wrong recipe. So you'd need to put way more redstone pulses on this. As a hypothetical, right? We'll just go this way. If it's 8 items and it's an item a second... No, it's an item every half. I don't know what the timing is, but we'll assume that it would be much better if we went like this. There we go. So now that should craft... Okay, we've crafted a button, and now pressure plates, and now buttons. Now a pressure plate. Okay, now we're making buttons again. Okay, this is... Oh, because there's multiple pulses going around. We need to eliminate one of those pulses, I think. There we go. Yeah. Now when we look at that, we're going to be making something great. Anti-crafters would be so OP. Think of the infinite diamond chest plates you can buy from villagers. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, that time we got 2. Oh, interesting. Okay, so now it crafts a chest, or it doesn't craft anything, it seems. Oh, but it's still going around faster than the... So now it's going to craft nothing, and then it's going to craft a chest, and then it's going to craft a chest. Okay, that's interesting. I've accidentally made this work out, even though the timing doesn't line up with the chests. I think sometimes it's going to make a pressure plate, but sometimes not. But then if you want to go even more fun, what you can do is you can have it spit out into a dropper. I haven't actually tested this one, but I believe we can then have it spit out into one of these. And so now it spits out into the dropper, I think. Nope, it spits out past the dropper. Oh, that's interesting. It's almost coming out of the dropper. Is that because the redstone pulse is going into this too, though? Yeah, it is going in here. It's just that the redstone pulse is powering it from this angle. So instead, we've got to power it like so, just to deliberately stop that from happening. Okay, so now it goes into the dropper, I think. Have I worked that out? No, I have not. Oh, because the wood has run out again. How are you using the item? Is it like a pre-built beta? Oh, it's interesting. One of the things that I think Minecraft YouTubers take for granted is like, yeah, everyone knows the snapshot beta system. But if you don't, they release, kind of preview versions of each update before they come out that you can play around with if you really want to. So have you tried, if you get tired of the crafter, you can always try to make a note block version of Pigstep. Honestly, I think I would enjoy making a note block version of Pigstep. Also, yeah, for some reason, the dropper is still spitting out. Or is it going through the dropper? I'm not sure. What do we have the dropper spit it out into another dropper? Does that work? It must, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we have 2 droppers. I can't imagine that's the most efficient way. But as you can see, now we can have it go into a dropper via the second dropper. Is that how you actually want to do things? I don't even know. But yeah, then you can use these droppers in a long series to move items if you wanted to. Or we could leave it here. Or we could then have a hopper underneath this dropper. Or what we could do is we could set up a... we could set up like a dispenser here to then reshoot it out. So let's say you want to do something really silly, like have it go a different direction. What you could do is... Oh, no, didn't want to do that. You did like this. And now when you press this button, as you can see, it goes firing out. Well, not very well. Doesn't have a lot of momentum. And so yeah, if you wanted to do this exact same thing, but instead of, so we'll take out all of the planks now. We do this exact same thing, but with like, I don't know, paper and gunpowder. It gets way more complicated with multi-step recipes as best I can tell. I don't know if there's a good solution to this yet, but if you put in gunpowder and paper, so it's gonna fill the first slot with, oh. Yeah, you have to unenable the slots as you went. Okay, so... let's grab all that together, and then let's disable all these slots. Then do it again, then disable these. Then do it again, and then disable this. And then do it again, and then... Oh, God. Oh, no, I made another slot undisabled. Okay. So, yeah, doing this in a live circuit is a mess, by the way. There we go. So now we have a system that just lets in gunpowder. And then once the gunpowders all come in, you can manually enable it to put this in there. And if you wanted to, that would work. And now it will automatically shoot those out into this. And then automatically out into this, I think. And then we can press this button. And now we're launching fireworks with automated redstone. Or if you wanted to, you could just have the same redstone go out like this, I guess. Isn't that fun? Isn't that really fun? I don't know how you can think the answer is no. Well, actually, I do know how to. But, also, I think we've made a redstone loop in here somewhere. I have no idea. Oh, it's connected to that. That's why. But, yeah, if you really, really wanted to, you can set up, like, silly contraptions like this that craft it from thin air. But I think, and a lot of people might say, like, crazy OP. I don't actually think so. I feel like the crafter seems wildly OP when you start to think about it. But once you really get into it, it just means that you can take the output from one farm. So, again, I'll simulate right now. What's an easy example? So, like a skeleton farm. Let's say we have a skeleton farm. Just imagine right now, this right here is a skeleton farm. It's gonna give me what? Bones and arrows, right? So, you know, why bones and arrows? That's a dumb example. I think I wasn't meant to use skeleton farm. But, let's say we've got a spider farm, which is gonna be simulated like so. So we got our spider farm right here, and we got our skeleton farm right there. Or even like, we've got a wood farm right over here as well. So, the wood farm is simulated like so. So if you want to connect your wood farm to an auto crafter, use the crafter to make yourself some sticks, you'd be able to do that and automatically get some of these. Then you could take your spider farm and automatically take the string from that. Plus you could then, take the string from the spider farm. So I'm going to be real careful about what I'm doing here. So you can imagine you take the string from the spider farm and then mix that in with the, the stuff you get from here. And then you'd be able to automatically craft together. So there we go. We can now take stuff from that, put it in here, put that into the auto crafter. So my string goes in here, my sticks come in there, and then the end result is I'm able to craft myself something fun like a bow. But even then, it gets kind of... this is the dream that people have of it, as best I can tell. But even then, you'd need to do some fairly complicated stuff, because if you randomly just feed the string in there, so even if we disable all the right slots, right? I think I've done this wrong. I think it's like that, actually. Even if you disable all the right slots, and you put the string in like this, yeah, it looks like it works, but you always have to keep enough of each item in there. You can't put it in from scratch. So now when we put our sticks in there, which we can probably do like so. Does that work? There we go. So it'll work perfectly like so. Wait, is that not a bow? Did I miss something? What is a bow made out of? Chat. What is the recipe for a bow? One sec. You know, I can claim I know Minecraft, but I clearly do. Bow recipe. Okay, give me the bow. What is it? Tell me how to craft it. You know, okay, you can't swap the sticks and string. But no, the string has to be the curvy bit, right? Okay, we'll swap the sticks and the string. Oh, okay, so, and then we put that in there. Okay, it is that. But the string is what curves. That's how a bow works. You curve the string. You know, my bad. Anyway, so you have your string going from there, and you have your sticks going from there, and it will just about work, right? It does. That is technically a functioning. See, this is the funny thing about playing Bedrock is you really don't need to know the recipes. And same with Console Edition. You never had to actually know anything. You just need to know that you have the ingredients. But anyway, yeah, what you can... No, actually, I'm going to die on this hill. The bow should be crafted a different way. This was not me being wrong about a recipe. This is Minecraft being objectively wrong. Also, hi, I've been watching your videos for a long time, says Nicky Boy. Thank you, Nicky Boy. But yeah, doing that from scratch is really hard, because if you have 2 inputs to a crafter, you can't just run it in via the same chest. If I have... just to grab a chest right here. Oh, I already have some over here. If I have a chest and it's full of like, what can I craft out of what I've got right here? I can craft not very much, to be totally honest with you. I've got a very dumb inventory, but unless I want to craft something out of just 1 inventory slot, which is very easy to do, you can just, 1 inventory slot is just throw it in there, throw a redstone pulse in, it will eventually happen. Like, look at that, I can now craft this together, or you can conversely do the opposite. So a lot of people have, I'm sure I'm not speaking for myself when I say this, but a lot of people have farms that allow them to, so there we go, we'll craft. A lot of people have farms that collect up gold ingots, or gold nuggets rather, from, let's just quickly craft something. A lot of people have farms that collect gold nuggets from zombie pigments, and it's like, crafting it just seems a little bit painful. This is useful for people who have very simple recipes, because you just put your chest down, your chest has all of the gold nuggets in, and then you just run this on a little thing. As this fills up, it makes gold ingots. It's also, I am so hot right now. I have no idea why. It's been so cold the last few days, and I'm sweating like crazy. It's not, like I said, it's, maybe it's the stream pressure. I feel like I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks. I think the last weekend before Minecraft Live, and then Minecraft Live. Yeah, it's, some pressure or something. I'm gonna take a little second. Toycat Tax, good to see you back.
Toycat Tax.
Oh, yeah,
good to see you back.
Thank you, Slinky. Appreciate the tip. Not only the tip, but the text-to-speech. Sorry, I'm like, 1 second. And it's so cold, but I'm sweating so much. Is that normal? Oh. It's raining, internet. Oh. Oh. Like I'm legitimately dying. Never been this hot in my life. Okay, so blame it on the humidity. Okay, so yeah, now what you can do is you can automatically craft that into gold. Then if you wanted to, you could then use like dispensers and fire it into the air continuously. It's fun that will go for basically ever. Or you could use a dropper, or you could then just put a hopper below that and put that into another chest. So if you want to go the nice easy route, this is the simplest version of it. You take the thing in, it goes into a hopper, it comes out as like this. Also, chair stream. Thank you, David Solomano. Appreciate the tip. And now, wait. Oh, it's coming out of there before it crafts. Oh, that's not good, actually. Yeah, so that's an example of why you don't want to do that. If you have the hopper, it has the issue, whereas a dropper into a chest will work just wonderfully. And to prove that, let's now, you know, I'll just use this exact same circuit we've already got and just wire it all the way over here. Honestly, sometimes it's easier to be lazy in Minecraft. And this is one of those times, I would like to believe. Place a crafting table there, and there we go. So now we just put another redstone repeater on. And as you can see, now this is the simplest version of the redstone that you can do. Oh wait, what just happened there, internet? What happened to my chest? Where did it go? Anyway, so yeah, you place in your golden nuggets. When it's full, it will craft. Yeah, it can't craft anything until it's full anyway. And then also it will go into the dropper. It powers the dropper at the same time. It goes into the chest. You just put the chest in front of the crafter. Yeah, okay, wait. Okay, let's test that. Will the crafter spit it right? Yeah, okay, that's useful. Thank you, Buster Sharp and Wolfsbane 2004. See, that is something that is not immediately obvious. Like, not all blocks that spit things out will put them right into a chest. I believe the dispenser will not, right? Like, if I put the chest there, the dispenser's just gonna shoot through the chest anyway. But But the crafter will spit out into an item, so we can simplify this down one step further. I wonder if you can go a step simpler than that even. Does it work as a hopper too? I'm sure it doesn't, but we need to find out. If we put gold ingots in, no, okay, it has to go in via a hopper.
Toycat, I love you, my dude, but I have to say this. When you build a bow, the stick's bent and the string goes backward. I don't know what you're on about. Hashtag Toycat tax.
Wait, you might be right about that, March 3258. You're not. I'm willing to change my opinion here. Do you know the Mandela effect? It's not that I was wrong, it's that I'm from a parallel universe where I'm right, and therefore I don't have to admit I'm wrong. Does that sound reasonable to everyone? Okay, so now to use this in slightly more complicated ways, we'd have to work out how to combine two farms together safely. I think the easiest way is this one, of just always have the stacks be filled, and then it will just put into the stacks that it already can. And make sure the redstone goes off less frequency than the drops attach. So just to test that right there. Now we can have this spit out a bow every single time we want to. And as long as we put this on enough of a delay, or only every other cycle or something, you can guarantee that as soon as this empties, you have a problem. So you just have to make sure you have more resources than the time your cycle is going to go on it. Which means all you'd have to do is like have a manual button, or if you want to be lazy, you could have like a redstone loop that runs really, really slowly. Because, you know, hypothetically, you can have a redstone loop run as slowly as you want to. Like, I've always thought this is a fun idea. Like, you know, you just slash fill, and then and then like that's like 30 redstone repeater. What is it called? Is it just called a repeater? Repowered repeater. I want an unpowered repeater, I guess. And then what we can do is we can have the exact same. Oh, it's coming from this side anyway. And then we can have the exact same going back this way. We can go like that, and then it's a series, and so on and so forth, right? And then, and one of these. Hope you don't hear the foxes right now, Snap. You know, they're having a bit of a marital disagreement, I believe. But there we can see. Okay, so it's going that way again. My bad, actually. Didn't intend to do that. And then we go back over here, and we have the redstone signal come back. And now we can have that be a loop, right? If we really want to. So I guess you could also like set the facing. So Minecraft cardinal direction equals east. Do I want it east? You know, we'll just guess that we want it east. East. And then we also want repeater delay to be set to 4 or 3, I guess. And there we go. So that is the wrong way. If that's east, though, that means if this is east, that means this is north, which means I want it facing south. Yeah, I want it south. North, east, south, so we want it facing south. All we have to do. And now we can have the slowest set of redstone repeaters in the world. We just have to change that, I guess. Okay, so now this little loop that I've got right here, I'll send a redstone signal into it real quick. Just real lazily, one time. So that redstone signal, okay, I haven't actually connected it, my bad. And then we've got to connect that too. Now we have a redstone loop right here. Okay, boom. So now, look at that. It's gonna take a really long time to get there. But then eventually it's gonna come back, right? Eventually, you would assume. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, redstone. Oh, I think it's just slightly not powerful enough to make it there. No? Is there a reason it can't? Is it facing the wrong way? Yeah, it is. I got the direction wrong. Okay, whoopsie. You know, we all make this mistake sometimes. I swear. There we go. Okay, so now we can place the repeater there. Have one redstone signal go off. And then here's something fun you can watch. This is how long it takes for a circuit of the redstone to loop. Wait. Why is it... Are there still some wrong ones in there? Is it like just one wrong one at the end here? Yeah, it is. Just a single wrong redstone repeater messes the whole thing up. Okay, this shouldn't be this tricky, internet, but I want to do it anyway. So now, we place the single redstone in there. Where's the redstone gone? You know, I'm just going to grab a redstone torch. I'm just going to make it myself. There we go. Oh, so it's... Okay, the redstone is still having some issues somewhere. Okay, I swear we just want north-facing repeaters, right? This is the direction we want. Same with this one. No, it is south that we want. Is it? Wait. Internet, I don't even know. I thought I understood redstone. I don't understand redstone anymore. So we place redstone there. Yeah, there we go. That's working. But it won't go this way.
Thanks for the lunch hour entertainment. ToyCat experimenting with redstone is my favorite thing ever. Most creators don't do this on camera, but this is 100% the honest process.
What did I do wrong with the redstone? I'm so confused. Okay, so it's this one onwards that are broken. So we'll quickly try north. Okay, so it's not replacing them. I get it. No wait, it should be replacing them. Why is it only placing one block? I don't get it. Do I have to just manually break them? Why do I have to manually break them? Okay, so is it south facing? It is south facing, right? No, it's north facing. So why can't I place them north? There we go. That just worked, I think. Right? But why is it not? What's wrong with the repeaters? You're missing redstone on the right. What? Okay, they've all got an arrow on them. And the arrows are all facing the right way. Is there something I did wrong? I don't understand. I think it's because you're placing them with commands. But these ones are working just fine, and I placed these with commands. They're just bugged. Okay, this is just a bug. This isn't... As long as we can confirm that, I can live happily. Okay, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just replace the rest of these with redstone. No one can be mad with redstone. So we're just going to place redstone, going this way. It won't work, obviously. Redstone. It's called redstone wire, interestingly. Do you know anyone who calls it a redstone wire? But, sorry, Robin Brooks, to answer, to give you, to go into your message. Yeah, I think it's, I think playing with redstone is terrifying for a lot of people. Okay, so now we connect that up. We could actually do the opposite of this. You could have a redstone charge that goes on at really specific intervals like this. Oh, this is satisfying, huh? This is very satisfying. So we'll break the whole thing now until there's only a tiny bit of signal left. And we'd have that tiny bit of signal go through like this. And look at that. So, as you can see, redstone repeaters work in mysterious ways. But if you want, you can have redstone that takes that long to make a single pulse. And so now that long to make a single pulse can be used to make a bow every, what is that, like 10 seconds? So, bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and bow. 10, you know, so on and so forth. It didn't make a bow, though. Oh, because I'm out of sticks. See how disastrous the idea is? But yeah, that is, if you wanted to, you could just make big redstone. The trick on that is the, is it note block pick step time? Do. I don't think I have the, I think I might be tone deaf. I don't think I could do it in note blocks myself, for sure. Also, Fun says Minecraft, chambers, and tinkering. Do you like my trial chambers I've got so far? I wanted some Q&A Saturday. Also, counting of ToyCat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 10. Exactly, Felicia Alexis. That is how counting works. Okay, so now I want to play around at least a little bit, because, you know, this block is hugely interesting to me. Something I want to do is I want to build one of these from scratch. Like, I love the... If you've seen my world, you know one of my favorite things to do is to build big versions of blocks. So I think just over here I have a giant dispenser. Personally, I like the dispenser. He's got this lovely shot face. And I just think that the crafter has this very cute little face. Be a good join. Etho's hopper clock would be a bit more space efficient, but I love the chaos redstone happening here. Oh, the hopper clock is the, okay, wait. So, as I understand a hopper clock, if you want to be real simple about this, you just go, so we place a block over here, and then a block over here, And then that's a hopper clock, right? The block moves back and forth endlessly. But I think that means that you like how do you if you want to make sure that happens only every 10 seconds, you can't do it with this, right? Because I guess you could use a comparator to start it, but if you have the comparator, do 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 do. Thank you so much, Ruby Doo, for getting Pigstep to play. My favorite. You a locking hopper clock? A locking hopper clock. Okay, see, this is a terminology I'm not familiar with. So you just had to, you could do something to make it go slower. Average Mojang dev redstone layout. It's funny that there was there's a new, the movement of hating Minecraft developers got real big during the mob vote week and like week before. But now stuff's out, everyone's like, actually, this is pretty cool, we like this. Which is interesting to me. So the other thing I want to play around with, chat, is the /camera command. I want to make a camera for the player. I want to make, hypothetically, right? So it's probably going to require a command block to... Is there a /camera reset button? Camera at S, clear. So send a camera instruction to the following player. So I'm just going to set up a command block for this. Yeah, /give at S. So what I want to do, chat, is I want to make a 2D platformer inside of Minecraft, just to test the idea. That is my goal. And so if you're watching this as a video, skip forward 10 minutes and watch how terribly this has gone. If you're watching live, let me show you how amazingly this is going to go. I've got this wonderful 2D version of Minecraft right here, and all I have to do for that is like place a few extra blocks on it. Like you know, if I want to make this look like a platformer, all I have to do is go like this, right? And now this is a platformer that I would be able to play. But first, we need to obviously work out the /camera. So, command input, / It's not going to work if I do that. Actually, what is this? What is that button all about? Oh, we can make it big too. But I'll try the command block later, I guess. Oh no, he's going to make Terraria and 3D Terraria. Exactly, that's what I'm going to do. So, camera at S. And I want to set it to... free. Yeah, I want to set it to free, facing exactly where the player is. I don't know what I just did, internet, but I'm still moving around. Look at the top left there, but I am not there anymore. So I'm gonna work out the clear command to work out how to make that go away. Okay, I did not want to do that, but a villager is spawned. Internet, where did the villager come from? Was he here the entire time? Does he spawn when I mess this up? Also, how can you think you're tone deaf after the banger of the Other Side mob vote song you did? You know, it was one of the best things I've ever done. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna work out my exact coordinates so we can get this right. So, show coordinates. Right here is -528, -258. That is very beautiful, actually. So, -528, 10, -258. And now it will face... Internet, why is it doing this? Did I... Like, I'm in the same coordinates still, but it's not working. Okay, so we'll clear that again. So I definitely pointed it at the right place, right? Yeah. So then we'll say facing, and then look at position XYZ. Do I have to type that in? Facing at S. Okay, so facing, I'll put the coordinate back in. And then, what do I wonder what, okay, so there's something I'm getting wrong here. So I've got to set, and then pause. Yeah, pause, right? I want to pause, and then 10. Ah, there we go, internet. No, I don't know what we've done, but it is not what I wanted to do. So I'll try this with like. Okay, that's not working. I'll set this lower too. Aha! Look, internet, look. I've worked out the free camera. Okay. So if you want to have a free camera, okay, I don't know how I'm going to move myself back in there. Look, here is me now playing in my Minecraft world. Oh, look, I can even move around. Oh. Oh, so if you want to build, You do some really cool stuff with this, right? Oh yeah, internet. Look at this. Look at that. Look, I made a thing. Okay, but obviously that's pretty swell. But if we set it further back, so like I don't know, 512, then we can see more and we can place like that. However, you presumably want to set it up so that there's like, you know, different things that will cause the camera to move. Because you don't want the camera to be stuck in one place forever. But look, that's fun. This is so weird. It's like POV, you're playing Minecraft via an AFK friend's camera. Yeah, this is mind-blowing, chat. Look at this. I've detached the camera from my controls. Hello! Oh, wait, let's do this. Hello! Oh, wait, I'm gonna look at the camera. Hello, I'm ibxtoycat, and today I'm gonna be talking straight to the camera, but first, let me talk about coal ore. Coal ore is nice, but what about iron ore? I love me some iron ore, that's for sure. You know what I love even more than iron ore? Redstone. Oh, redstone, it's so good. So what we could do, if we just clear this real quick, we could set up a repeating... So we could set all of those commands up facing the current player position, right? What did we just do? Okay, set that to like +5. Oh, that's weird, actually. Okay, set that to like 5, -5 maybe? And then -5. Okay, that's not what I want. So 5. I'm trying to set it behind me. There we go. So this is a little bit wrongly slanted, I'd say, but you get the basic idea. You can set the camera up to be behind you, and so then if we just take this exact same command, can I copy paste? I don't know how to copy paste in Minecraft, but that's fine. We'll just use the command block over here. Oh, we can do that. So it's /camera. God, if I know the command. So /camera @s sat. It's hard to do command blocks. /camera @s set. Okay. Look, this is gonna be amazing, chat. Minecraft:3. So I wanted to do this because of the Minecraft live server. Also, good to see you, WeebyCraft. I'm gonna set because of the Minecraft live server, and so I'm thinking we can do this Minecraft:3, and that. What was that, by the way? Did you see that? That was something weird. But it's Minecraft:3 pause and then 555. So, and then, so 555 is just gonna be basically behind me, right? And so we'll confirm that this is correct. Yeah, that is the command that we did before. And then we set this to be a repeating command block that doesn't need redstone. Okay, it does not work. Oh, because it can't be @s if it's a command block. So I'm going to walk back to the command block now. This is very weird, chat. This is a weird command. So now we have to set it to not be @s, but instead @a. Okay. And now, as you can see... Oh, it only happened once, though. But it should be happening every second, but instead... oh, I can't find the command block internet. There we go. So it sends a camera instruction. And even though it's... Okay, delay in ticks. Like, 2? Can I set it to repeat only so often? Because it should be setting based on... Oh, it's setting relative to the command block, right? Maybe? How do I set it to be relative to the player? Internet. Because it's currently set... If I'm not mistaken, I could test it. But if I move the command block... If I change the command slightly... oh god, it's so hard to select the block. Okay, so we'll just set this to be like... Just to test the point. I think @p is nearest player. But I want it to be based on the... I want it to be based on the nearest... Like, we'll go P for now. So as you can see, it's not moving based on me. Use /execute to make it relative to you. So /execute. Oh, okay, so you execute as if... Okay, what is the command? Okay. Execute as @s. Okay. So, okay, chat, I'm gonna get this. Execute as @p. Okay. That is not gonna work. I do not, okay, so I've never used the /execute command. Execute as @a. as wait, what? Run. And then camera. Okay, so then run. We have to type in run. Okay, as at P. Run. Okay, it's still not working, internet. This is all gibberish to me. Yeah, okay, we'll try it just at P instead of as at P. Might be the solution I'm looking for. So this is all gibberish to me, says Cat. No, my command block! Oh, God. Why did I do that? Okay, so we're back in first person. Basically, okay, so here's the problem the command block was having before. I want to set this command off, right? The one that puts it like this. And I want this camera to follow me around from this perspective. I want to make my own camera's perspective so that I can have a 2D platformer that we're trying to make here. However, if I want to do that, I need to get the camera to play ball. And so we're going to try that right now. So we'll place a command block. We'll set it to be repeat. And we'll type /execute at P run /camera. Do we have to type /camera? I'm not sure. No, I think you just type in camera. And then at P. And then pause Minecraft. This is, at what point is this coding inside of Minecraft? Minecraft free. And then we type in squiggly line 5, squiggly line 5, squiggly line 5. Okay, is that going to work? Not if I do that, it's not. So then we type in doesn't need redstone, and we see if it goes. It does not, syntax error. Unexpected at P at execute. So you can't just do, you can't do execute at P on this command. If you're watching this and you're confused, by the way. And basically, yeah, there's something incorrect in there. So execute at P, I can't do camera yet. I have to do, yeah, I think it has to be execute as P, right? And then run. And then it's camera. And then it's at P. Oh God, there's so much happening here, internet. And then it's set. And then it's Minecraft free. And then it's pause. And then it's, you know, all of those. So if I do that command, it works just great. And so we just need to run that every single time. So now, what did I, okay, what was that command there? Execute as at P, run camera at P. There's so much going on. Execute as at P. Okay, so always active, unconditional. Unexpected pause. Why is there an unexpected pause? The pause is perfectly expected, right? /execute. Do I not type in the slash in here? /execute as at P. Execute as at P, run camera at S, Minecraft : free, pause, 111, facing. So I shouldn't need the facing, right? But I'll try removing the slash for this. Unexpected pause at camera. It doesn't like the pause. I don't know what it's trying to tell me. Needs turn redstone off. Yeah, redstone is off. And it's unconditional. It's a repeat note. Also, hover note. Hello. Oh, that's fun. You can label them. Pause should go after free. Okay, thank you. All it was is pause was in the wrong place. Minecraft free, pause. It's still not running though. Unexpected Minecraft free. Is it Minecraft? What was the Minecraft : set Minecraft : free. So there's now a at P set. Ah, there we go, chat. Okay, so it's still not following me though. It's running the commands to be relative, not to me. Also, why is that glow squid pulling? Also, good to see you, Olraf. How's it going? Hope you're doing wonderfully. I'm trying to mess around with commands. Also, I can't clear it. Yeah, it's gonna be set relative to the command block. What if I, also, why are so many glow squids falling? So we need to change the coordinates on this to be relative to pause. How do you make this relative to the player? Try at P. I want this to follow me around as it's doing. Execute at A as at P. Execute at A as at P. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. At A as at P. Oh yeah, look, we did it! We did it, internet! Okay. Look at this. So I now have a third person view that is unlinked to the direction I'm facing. So you could use this if you want to force the player to look forwards. This is horrifying, if I'm being totally honest. But it's a step closer to the... Oh, look. Yeah, I don't know why it's so unsmooth also. But, Okay. So now if we want to change this to be slightly better, we're going to need to get the facing direction to change too. Oh god, it's very janky. It's very, very janky. So now we want to add to the top of that, facing, and then, I don't know, facing myself, I'm going to guess, at P. So if I set that, I don't know what I just did, internet. I've done something wrong. I regret it. Oh god. What have where am I, internet? Am I... I think it's very easy to lock... Okay. It's very easy to lock yourself in a situation... Okay, I think I'm in spectator for some reason, because I'm able to fly through blocks. Yeah, I have broken everything, and I do not know how to fix it. Oh, help me. Help me. Okay, I can place blocks. So if I can face the blocks, then I can... I've got to remove this facing, right? I just gotta... But I can't unface the block. Press F5. We just have to... This is why command blocks are dangerous, I tell you. This is why command blocks are dangerous. If you're setting the camera pause in a slower interval than your FPS, it can make it jigger. So you've got to set the camera pause at the same rate as your FPS. In my case, that's 144 times a second. You're at the very far edge of your screen. I can't find where I am. Okay, there I am, right? Okay, look, I've worked it out. So I just have to... Okay. Okay, if I just destroy this block, I can start again. Okay, I'm getting close, chat. I'm getting close. Everything's a little backwards compared to what I'd expect. Okay, I'm gonna make it eventually. There we go, we're getting close, we're getting close. Everything's working backwards, and I don't understand why that is. Okay. Look, I'm getting so close now. One more block and I'll be there. I'm destroying everything around the... Okay, if I just destroy this one block, chat, I'll be free. I'll be free, I tell you. Okay, I've destroyed all the blocks around it now. But I cannot destroy the block itself. It is preventing... Oh, no, there we go. So now we can clear this, and we can say, what the heck was that? Hey, your monitor hurts. It's the same as mine. 144 FPS. Honestly, I can't say I ever notice 144 FPS. It probably doesn't help that I mostly play Minecraft, but I can't say it's a thing I'm noticing a lot. Okay, so now we can just do that whole thing again. /execute at A as at P camera set Minecraft : free pause, and then we'll pause, and then like that, just to confirm, and then we'll place a redstone torch or a redstone thing, and we'll see if we can't make this work. That's a lot of as. Yeah, it's a lot of as for sure. Too many, some would say. Okay, I want to work out this command before we leave today, internet. So what did I do wrong there? It's not expecting the camera. Execute at S as at P. Camera. So camera is the confusing bit there, huh? What is confusing? It's run. Okay, as at P. Run camera. Okay, still not working. It's not expecting Minecraft free. It's meant to be set Minecraft free, pause, and then a bunch of things. set Minecraft free, pause, and then a bunch of things. So that looks correct. It's not correct. It's at camera set. Run camera set. No, I don't understand it, internet. Try /execute at p as at p. Run camera set Minecraft free pause -22 facing 111. Okay. I'm gonna be lazy here. I'm gonna use the magic of copy pasting. Okay, there we go. do. Hey, thank you so much, by the way, Tracy Coletta, for the gifted members. Massively appreciate it. Do. That is not working either. It still doesn't like the AMRA. Why doesn't it like AMRA? Execute as. What doesn't it like? Do. I'm so confused. Oh, what am I doing? What have I done, internet? I didn't mean to do all of that. Okay, I would like to undo that. Oh no, is there no? What is this? Is this like a run previous command? What is happening here? Okay, so I can't fix this. The command block is lost, internet. Repeating block. You look like Snape from Harry Potter. I've never been told I was that one from Harry Potter. That's exciting. I'm gonna be the secret good guy who plays as a bad guy. Spoiler alert. Okay, so now I'll just type the same thing again, and then I'll remove the /try. Okay, so what are we getting wrong with this command? Control backspace to the end to delete words. Wait, control backspace takes you to the end. Oh, interesting. Okay, why is it not working? Okay, unexpected Minecraft free at AMRA set Minecraft : free. It doesn't like there's an @p before the set. Okay, there's so many. Do. Thank you so much, Tracy Coletta. Okay, it still doesn't like it. Unexpected @p. Camera set. Where's the camera set? @p. Yeah, okay, it's between camera and @p. Okay, there's so much. There's so many times you gotta put this. There we go, internet. Where am I? I'm all the way over here. Am I invisible? I can't find myself, internet. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't think I would be this lost. Okay, so I'll go to 528.258 because I know where that is. 528.258 is a known entity. If I can just make it there, I'll be great. Okay, okay, there we go. Look, here I am, chat. I found me. I'm over here. I'm back. Okay. So, now that I'm here, I'm gonna... Oh, God. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna change the block. And I'm gonna set it... Oh, no. What's happened here, internet? Is this even fine? Is it still gonna work? But yeah, if I change the, if I trigger the thing from here, oh god. If I trigger the lever from here, it doesn't change anything because something went wrong with that somewhere in there. Okay, how do I delete all of that? But okay, so I don't. Does anyone know what happened here? I feel like... Okay. Execute at p as at p. Run camera at p. Set Minecraft free. Pause. Is this gonna work? I'm just gonna confirm that it does before we go any further. Okay, this is a very ridiculous command to try and get a hold of, but I think I've got the basics of it, right? No, I have not. Every time I trigger... Okay, wait, we got it? Unexpected at pause. Okay, I haven't put the last pause in there. That's the only reason it's missing. So we'll just put this slightly higher in the air, like 4 blocks, just to test that it's different. There we go. It is, in fact, different, but now I can't see the command block. So that's fine. We can just do camera clear. So now we can do it deliberately facing a certain way. So I want it to face this block right here. So 528.258 internet, that's the way it's going to face my little 2D platformer. And then it's going to go up here, and then we have to jump over there, and then go through this wall, and then, you know, this is my 2D platform. I hope you like it. Let's see if we can make that work as intended. Also, I have 2 command blocks now. When did that happen? So then facing, and then 5, 2, 8, 10, 2, 5, 8. Now when we trigger this, oh god, it's not facing 2, 5, 8. No 5, 8. Okay, I've got to find myself. That's interesting. It's facing 2, 5, 8, minus 5, 2, 8. Oh, it's facing positive. That's why. So this is the wrong block. Not sure what it's doing there. I just need to not confuse myself. So if we set these to negative and negatives, now it will force me to do the part. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and now we can do my little 2D platformer. Obviously, you'd want to set it from here, though. So if we do that, we'll set it up with a redstone thing. So we'll set this up to do it every, like, few seconds or so. Okay, so this is a very janky way of doing things, chat, but you better believe janky is my middle name. So we'll set this up to go around a little loop, just like we were doing before. Redstone repeater. So we'll set it up literally like every 5 seconds or something. Like really, really long time between pulses. This is my very efficient, not hopper clock. Works wonderfully. Thank you for asking. And there we go. It perfectly works. We just throw a little trigger through that. And now every few seconds, it moves the camera with that. And so as you can see right here. Oh, look. Yeah, it's a... So this is very confusing, to be honest with you. But look, it's technically speaking. Oh gosh. Yeah, the camera. So the problem is you expect the Minecraft controls to be based on where the camera is, and they're not. They're kind of, they don't pay attention to that. Oh god, it's facing me that way anyway. I can't. Okay. Okay, so we want to set this up smart. Oh no, what's happening now, internet? This is like PowerPoint. Okay. So we just want to move over to the command block. Okay, there's the command block, and I've just got to trigger the command block. Okay, there we go. So we want to set this to go, we want this to be facing that direction, but from far back this way. Far back this way is 528. So we'll set it like minus like, I don't know, 10 or something. Minus 10, and then also minus 10, minus 10. So we'll confirm that minus 10 is the direction I think it is. Nope, I got that wrong. It's going to be minus 10, plus 10, I think. So we'll try that again. But with that... No, wait, no. Yeah, plus 10. And now, there we go. Okay, oh, I have no idea what's happening, internet. Oh, God. I'm just going to clear this after it next goes through. Oh, gosh. So you do it real quick. Okay, so this is the handy thing about being so slow. So, yeah, that is a disaster. That is not good. So we're going to try that again. Like 5, 5, and 5. And also we want it to face a little bit higher probably, but that's fine. Okay, so now the camera's always going to be facing that way from slightly further back than where I am. Which means if I just head in that direction... Sorry, I've got something in my eye, chat. Oh. I've had something in my eye for like an hour now. It's annoying because you always think you get rid of it, and then it's just back. There's a lesson from this, and it's don't have eyes. The more eyes you have, the more things you can get in them. It's terrible. The only solution to stuff in your eyes... Oh, there we go, look, there's me, Okay. So, yeah, I guess you really want it to be facing the player, right? As great as it is to have it be facing a thing, as great as it is to face a thing, I think facing the player is just more useful. So what we're going to do is we're going to break this. And then now... We're going to set this up to be an even higher timer. Just so we can have a little bit of extra safety as this goes around. I think that makes a lot of sense. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have this face... I think we have this also face the player in some way. So face, have this face just 10 blocks to the face in one direction, right? So 5 and 5 is that way. So we'll have it face -2, -2. Okay, now let's try that. So now it's going to always be pointing at me from up there. So if I move over here, then now the camera can follow me, and we can always have a game which is played from this perspective. So this isn't a 2D platformer, right? But it does have the interesting perspective of like, oh, I don't know why I did that. It's not a 2D platformer, but it is a interesting camera platformer. It kind of feels like you could even set this up for the command to run specifically on an event, right? So instead of if you wanted, you could have this instead of being just random redstone sometimes, which is fun too. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm just gonna break this redstone real quick. Okay, so you could set this up to be instead of the redstone being just on a loop like this, you could have the trigger for this be something happening. So when I step on the pressure plate, that's when the thing happens. Or it could even be something more complicated. Like, I guess you realistically you do pressure plates, right? Why are we doing this again, says Polly. I want to be able to make a 2D platformer in Minecraft. It looks so cool when I see them. But it does take a little bit of playing around with, I think, to get it like properly functioning. Okay, so I wear an eye patch, so I always have a spare eye if I need it. A tripwire thing is you enter and leave each room could reset the camera each time to the center of that room. Yeah, that's a good example, right? Like, so you could just to build a very basic version here. You could have like a thing over here, and when you walk through this doorway, okay, so we'll have a pressure plate for now. It's the easier version of the tripwire hook. I guess the tripwire hook, yeah, no, pressure plate's great. So you'd have this set up, but obviously this is connected to redstone, and that redstone, okay, didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. So this is connected to redstone, and then the redstone is connected to this. So hypothetically, now the only way that this happens is when you do that. It's on a delay right now, but you get the idea, right? Oh, it's going around on a loop for some reason. Oh, that's because it's on the... Yeah, of course. I shouldn't be surprised. Okay, so let's try that again. So now the triggering event is when you step on these pressure plates, it goes and it does the thing. Although we're actually going to set it up to just go directly, I think, and then remove this just for now. So yeah, you step on this and it moves the camera perspective. Do you see that? That's interesting. But then you could also have, equally, right? You just set up another command block over here. Also, thank you, Ruby Doe, for becoming a channel member. Appreciate it. Oh, wait, sorry. Thank you, Bobby the Log. Apology, I got your name wrong. I'm going to say it 5 times now to make up for it. Bobby thy Log. Bobby thy Log is someone who does not like smog. Bobby thy Log has thoughts that are clear as fog. Bobby thy Log is someone who does not believe that he is not Pog. Because, okay, so this we're just going to do /camera set clear, is it? What's the command I'm using? Camera at S clear. Camera at A clear. Okay, so now all you have to do to... There we go. So here's something fun that we could set up, right, chat? All we have to do is, like when you walk into this room, the camera will focus you in a certain direction. And then when you walk out of this hallway, the camera's like, okay, you're gone now. So hypothetically, just as an idea, a tester of the concept, make sure this works as expected. Hypothetically, you just have to, oh wait, we'll have to do like this. Hypothetically, okay. Redstone is really messy, but there we go. So you step on this, it clears the camera. You step on this, it does that. So there we go. Yeah. So I guess it's tricky to know where the way out of the room is. So you'd have it be the other way around. Like for this hallway, you've got to do this hallway with a camera that's messed up. And it's like, oh god, I can't do that. So you leave and you're like, oh god. But you could like force someone to do something with a weirdly messed up camera until they leave it when they get their camera back. It's a simple idea. An interesting idea, though. Basically, meaning in the armor stand. I think it's Bob, not Bobby. Bob Thylog is a name that is... I'll get my name legally changed. It's okay. You know, I was thinking just today, literally today, I was thinking that, like, the way names work is a little bit broken, right? Like, we have a naming system. Also, wow, that's interesting. I wonder, how does it determine which way you're facing one of these? I should work that out now. But we have a naming system that I feel like... So these are all placing sideways now. It's very confusing. Yeah, so we have a naming system that is kind of set up under the system of like, yeah, well, people, your name is just what your name is, and you always tell people what your name is, and then that's how we identify people. But like, there's so many problems with it. Like, so many people share a name is like the biggest one that of those. Like, what? Okay, how is it choosing which direction to face these in? Is it the direction I am relative to it, or is it the vertice of the block that I'm placing it based on? Is it something to do with that? How do I not make it go sideways, internet? Because that one's going sideways, but then that one's going sideways, but then these ones didn't go sideways. The face faces towards you. Oh, so it's the opposite of what I'm doing. If I like... Oh. It's like a piston. One sec. See, again, there's some things that aren't intuitive to me, but the moment you say it, it makes so much sense. A piston always faces towards you, versus, say, a log, which is based not on where you are, but instead based on the surface you place it off. So I am over here, but I can place the block in both ways. You can't place a piston both ways. The piston is always this direction, which I guess is the redstone situation for this. And then if you place a piston with one of these in front of it, there should be a blocked rotator. There's exactly one Jeff Watkins, says Jeff Watkins. Doesn't stop me from pretending I'm Jeff Watkins. Who's to say that I'm not? I mean, you might say it. Always takes me 127 tries to get the fancy terracotta to face the way I want. Oh yeah, glazed terracotta is a classic. Okay, let's work out how glazed terracotta works, because I can never understand it either. Every time I think I understand it, I'm like, no. Especially this one, because the arrow is never... So the arrow always places forwards the direction you're going. Right? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's really easy, actually. Just be in the direction you want to go. Is it based on the direction you're facing? Like the piston? And like this? It is. Oh. So, the block always faces... The down is always facing... Okay, you know, that's surprisingly easy. So does that work like a log then? So hypothetically, just to test this. This is what I think you got to do. So I'll go back to the building site, actually. Remove these blocks. So rotatable blocks, right? You get some logs in. Logs work like that. If we do the same, but with these... Interesting. They always face the same way. So are logs the exception? I always thought logs to me are the logical version. It's annoying when they don't work. I don't actually like it. But I always felt there was an inconsistency. Is it just that logs are inconsistent and that everything else works exactly how you'd expect it to? Let's use the creeper face one now. Look at it. It's a fun little creeper face. It just always faces the direction you're going. Huh. Quartz and basalt pillars works like lobs. You know, this is one of those things. Okay, so let's try a quartz pillar. Quartz pillar goes up. Quartz pillar goes sideways. Quartz pillar goes down. Huh. You figured out glazed terracotta at some point. You made a pretty bridge outfit. You know, that is the world's prettiest bridge, I think you'll find. What about basalt? So, if basalt... What about... If quartz does this, what about quartz bricks? Or do quartz bricks not rotate at all? Do quartz bricks ever rotate? No, they're always the same. Yeah, on all faces they're the same. Yeah, you can't rotate the bricks. What if you want to rotate the bricks? So some blocks don't rotate. Some blocks rotate based on your direction. And some blocks rotate based on the block you're placing it on's position. Chains work like logs. Okay, so chains only have 2 orientations, right? You can either place them like that or sideways. And they work like logs in that it goes sideways if you want to do that. Should we make a car out of these, internet? Look, okay, look. This is my... Do you want to see my pimp mobile here? I've got like, ooh, look at that. Very nice, I know. And then we can go a step further, and ooh, yeah, look, oh yeah, this is like the Model T out here. By the way, thank you very much. It's my birthday, says HPT. Happy birthday to HPT. Happy birthday to HPT. You're a year older, and you're never getting it back. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Everyone give me a happy birthday in chat. Look, I made a car. You proud of me? But yeah, so some... I think end rods are the same, right? But some blocks... Yeah, most blocks don't change orientation. Only some blocks do. Wait, no, end rods are just... End rods have another layer of confusion because they try to stack them together. Can you force them not to stack together by placing, say... What if I want to place it this way? Can I not? Is it... Do they have to go back to back to back like that? So we place a block there. And then we place a block there. And then we place an end rod there. And then we can do... Damn it, is there no way to avoid this? Okay. Then we'll place an end rod over here. Wait, yes, I've outsmarted the system, internet. No, I haven't. Okay, I'll work it out. So... We just place a block here, and rod here. There we go. There we go. You can do it. I've been confused for the last 30 minutes. Here's your Toycat tack. Thank you very much. I'm very sorry for the confusion. I'll be honest with you. That's the beauty about me playing around with the crafter. Oh, I hit start recording at some point in there. It's the beauty of me playing around with this. Try pistons. Yeah, pistons are the really confusing one, right? Because they do work based on where you're coming from. I guess that makes them the logical one. Never mind. You're not... If you want to make pistons face each other, it's real easy. You just stand on the other side of the piston. And now look, we got 2 pistons in love. Wait, I guess the crafter is the block that most deserves to be in love. Oh look at them. You can't even see their faces anymore. Wait, what happens if you turn on one of these things while they're like this? So I'll put some sticks there, and I'll put some sticks here, and then I'll turn them both on. So I hate slimes. Gotta play on peaceful or something. So I'll put them both on now at the same time. Oh, I see the issue of that. I'll put them both on. No, the blocks. Put the crafter back. Sorry, crafter. No, sorry, crafter. I don't know my clicks today, apparently. And then we place some redstone going into there. And so now, go. Do they place the sticks into each other? Or where did the sticks just go? All of the sticks ended up in one place. Oh, because one of the redstone ticks went off before the other. So crafters can shoot things into crafters. Oh, that means you could chain crafters together and do really silly things with them, right? So hypothetically, just hypothetically, purely hypothetically, if you wanted to, you could have oak logs. Okay, so you set it up this way. And, oh wait, we have to like set it up like this. Okay, and then we have that go into another crafter. And then we have that go into a chest. Okay. So, what we can do here, look at this. This is going to blow your mind, internet. We place logs in there. And then we remove all the slots besides 2 for this one. And so now, the next time a redstone circuit goes round, it's going to craft sticks at the exact same time. More planks come in here, right? Yeah, and then the sticks... Whoa, okay, yeah, you can do multi-step crafting by shooting crafters from one crafter from one to another. Then if we wanted to... What's the most crafters you can chain together then? Okay, that's the clear question we've got to be answering, right? Okay, I've got the idea. I've got an idea here, chat. So I don't think this is the most, but this is the most that comes to my mind. Tell me if you've got a better recipe that uses more steps. So we'll have a bunch of these. I think there's some redstone involved too, maybe. Okay, so then there's another crafter, and then there's another crafter. This one here is going to be... this one here is going to be evenly distributed. Like so. I genuinely forget the recipe for a dispenser, but I think it's that with a big pile of redstone and a bow in the middle. I'm pretty sure. And then we take this, and we say, whoops-daisy. And we want to, okay, put these there, right? And then remove those slots and place string there. Okay, internet. I think I have just revolutionized the game here now. Just today, right here. I think I might have genuinely just set up the most incredible thing you've ever seen. Because if you look at this, we can now have... Okay, yeah, we can have wood. The wood comes in. Wood gets turned into sticks. Sticks get turned into bows. Bows get turned into... Oh, that's not how you make... How do you make a dispenser, internet? I don't know crafting recipes, apparently. I swear how is this not a dispenser recipe? What is it missing? Is the bow in the wrong place? What's the... Okay, you know what? I'll just Google dispenser recipe. Also, thank you very much for the tip. I hope you're doing wonderfully today, HBT. How are you assessing the Bedrock beta? I kind of like the, I like the attitude of, splitting... Yeah, several cobblestone, one bow and one redstone. This is the recipe, right? This is the recipe. What's wrong? How? Your cobblestone is infested? Oh. Why can't I make an infested dispenser? This is an outrage, I tell you. Also, how did I do this? I locked my whole redstone system together. I think the redstone is maybe going through. What's happened here? Okay, so we've learned this lesson. Have this come off from somewhere over here instead. And then just place one of those there. There we go. We worked it all out. So, we're going to push a button in here somewhere. We're going to just do this with a little button. And then we're going to replace the infested cobblestone. So you can't use infested cobblestone to make an infested dispenser. That to me is ridiculous. You know, the world we live in, you can't even use... So that's infested, this is regular. Okay. I thought I was doing a good job on that dispenser, but apparently I was not. So now the bows are getting piled up where they probably shouldn't. And instead, we're going to use cobblestone to fill the gaps. And then, there we go. Okay, so now, we can have dispensers. And the dispensers... Okay, look at this. Yeah! So it takes 4 crafters in a row, but you can make a dispenser from the raw ingredients. If you wanted to go crazier on this, you could. Because think about it. To get string, you just take a cobweb and... No, you don't. Oh. Just to get... But to... Yeah. Okay, imagine though. Imagine that we still lived in a free and fair time. You would be able to... you know, you'd be able to have cobwebs here, and they could go into that. You could do some pretty multi-layer recipes if you want to. How can you craft cobblestone, internet? There's a way. There's a way. Just use cobblestone isn't infested, says Sari Giantfeld. No. That is, I refuse. And so then you could have these dispensers be auto-crafted into more crafters, right? Now they're droppers that you need for them. What is a dropper crafted from? I actually don't know. Is there a bow in there? It can't be a bow. I think it's a dropper recipe Minecraft. So it's the same. You just remove the thing in there. But yeah, if you want, you can have 4 separate ones of these lined up. And I think that's kind of beautiful, personally. So then you could use this as a trigger. So for now, we'll just... Yeah, you know, this is fine. Then you could use this as a trigger to... what you have to do is set it up to trigger something else, right? So you could have a hopper that is connected to this. And then you could have that hopper be powered with a... Then you could compare it to that hopper. That's... Yeah, okay. So it's fun. It's really, really fun, in my opinion, that you can do this. You can't easily do this round corners. But yeah, you can have as many crafters lined up together. What's a recipe that involves more steps? I think 4 is the most I can think of right now. But I'm sure more must exist. So you take the wood, you turn it into slabs. You turn the slabs into a composter. The composter's not using anything more, though. So you use cobblestone, you make a furnace, you make a blast furnace. Is that... Yeah, I'm not sure. I feel like that might be as far as it goes. If anyone knows any better, I'd love to hear. Concrete. So concrete's just gravel, sand. You can't do much of it, I think. I guess you could use dyes. That might be interesting. You have to get doing redstone as a rare sighting. Exactly. I think that's the fun benefit of their current snapshot system, of the drip feeding idea. I think that people will find it, like, offensive. But also, those same people will complain about mob votes, saying, no, the way votes should work is you should get all the options. And it's like, but then it wouldn't be a vote. It would be, here is an announcement of free mobs. You know, but that people don't think about that way. And so, also, look at the redstone trail. Have you ever seen this? Oh. I want to play around with that now, actually. Okay, so let's do something silly. Let's do something fun. So 30, 30 would be... Okay. So we're just going to place... We're going to go all the way up, if we can, to go find my command with all of the redstone repeaters. So redstone wire, we'll do it like 30, 30. So this is a lot of redstone wire, right? Wait, it's not vanishing in front of me. Wait, that's so weird. Why is this... Internet? Why is this redstone wire disappearing that far away? But this redstone wire is visible from all this way away. Oh, look, it's different parts of the redstone are visible or not visible at certain distances. Ah. Does the whole thing vanish at some point? Or can you always see redstone? You can always see redstone. I'm gonna go get the spyglass for this. I am so curious. So it looks great when you zoom in. That's an interesting rendering thing. I didn't realize. Spyglass has some magic to it. So once the redstone has long de-rendered... Oh, you can't see it once it's de-rendered though. Oh, that's weird. I'm so confused. So you can see all of the redstone if some of it is visible. Oh, okay. This is very weird, internet. What a great feature. I'm sure it's so widely used, says Ash. Wow, I wish there was a video that could tell me how to use complicated features like this. If only there was one that someone could make. Maybe someone could edit it too, Ash. Maybe. I don't know. We can dream. We can dream. You can make beetroot to red dye in one crafter, and maybe add sand and gravel. So beetroot to red dye. Then add that to some sand and some gravel. That makes concrete powder. Yeah, it's only... Okay, what can you do with red dye? What can you do that's more steps? Terracotta. You could make terracotta and then into glazed terracotta. Throw it in, or you could make regular terracotta, then put it into a furnace, right? If I'm being honest with you, one of the uses I think could actually be valuable for this, because we don't have uncrafters, as I clarified a minute ago. So you could do something like this, right? Not cute. You could do something like this. If we just throw away some blocks, and then grab all the stacks of iron. So if you want, and again, maybe this is a niche use, but if you want to really easily get your hands on a bunch of stuff. So we'll just put some of those in there, some of those in here, and some of these in here. Okay, hypothetically, right? If you want to have a bunch of cauldrons, like if you know you're going to go for a bunch of cauldrons at some point, but you don't want to commit to making them now in case you need the iron later, here is the hoarding value of the auto crafter. Or it's just called the crafter. I feel like the crafter is a very simple name. But it's like, a part of me is like, I've got that backlash thing where I'm like, oh, but it's not just a crafter. This is what a crafter looks like. This is the magical crafter that uses redstone. Anyway, so I feel like, oh look, he's got a nose now. I feel like you could use this to do things like this, hypothetically. So now this is the iron helmet. This is the iron trapdoor, I guess. Is that how you make an iron trapdoor? How do you make an iron trapdoor? That's an iron pressure plate. I guess it'd be that, but like split across more slat. Okay, there we go. Making iron bars, apparently. And then it's shears. Yeah, there we go. And then we got cauldrons, and then we have nothing over here. So hypothetically, if you've got a bunch of iron and you know you need different uses for it, a lot, all you have to do is like press this button every time you, oh, gotta be careful about the next to redstone thing. Just press this button every time you want a cauldron, and then you'll get one. Press this button every time you want some iron bars, and you'll get some. And so you could use that as a way to get things ready to craft and not go for it. Because I do think the crafting UI is like, let's go in and let's do this. It's just an extra step. Having a button that automates that, worst case scenario, it's cool, right? So I guess you have to separate them. Useful lesson to learn right now. But you'd separate them like so. You could maybe even do something like this, right? And so you could set up a grid like this for all the common crafting recipes that you commonly like to use, and just have the game spit them out at you. And so that way, if you ever need to get those resources back because you don't have enough iron, then that's something useful you'd be able to do. So yeah, what's a good filler block for in between these? There's got to be one in the creative inventory. If there's not one yet, there might be one soon. But yeah, if we just use smooth blocks for now as a proof of concept. Yeah, you could make like a nice wall of all your crafting recipes, and then if you wanted to, you could even like, I don't know, go a step further, put your item frame on there. So this is an item frame to show that this is for iron bars. Or you could put that directly on the thing itself. But then where do you put your button is an issue. Yeah, there's some things to think about for sure. There's some things to think about. You use signs to indicate what each crafter did. Yeah, I think if you just put it like above or below, like so like that, and then a piston, and then a spyglass, I think it might then become clear, and then you can kind of go through it like that. But yeah, I think I do think that like there are really fun things you can do with a series of these, but I don't actually think I will be doing the deep things in my long-term world. But that's the fun thing. There'll be some killer use where you're like, I want to use this. For me right now, this is just a cool tool. But there are redstone players who are like, yes, there's so much I can do with this. And I'm excited for those people. I'm really excited for those people. But personally, I am looking forward more to the trial chambers. Of the two big features so far, the trial chambers and everything inside of it is going to affect my day-to-day play a lot more. I'd like to know what your thoughts are, though. Also, I've got a couple of questions before we go. One of these is, what do you think should go in the gaps around this? I built this, some fun Q&A Saturday background gameplay. It feels weird just floating there in midair. Second is, so I'm getting back into streaming. Again, I really enjoy a good stream. Like, it's a good time to flow, do some stuff. Again, been a bit scary once you take a break for whatever reason. I'm sorry, I dropped a muffin on the ground and I was real sad. But yeah, so for those, what do you think we should stream? Put automatic crafting table dispensers around your world instead of crafting tables. I'd love to know if you've got a fun challenge that you'd like me to stream, or you just want to see around the Let's Play world, whatever it is. Let me know. I'm reading the chat right now, but if you're reading this later, I'll still read it in the comments. Because yeah, I think goofing around with the betas or snapshots is actually a fun idea. I think I will be doing that some other time. But I also want to get back into it. Like the trailer, can you build an iron farm, feed it into a crafter, put the armor into the dispenser, then put it on automatically? Yes, you can. Yeah, you can have the... So you can have, hypothetically, right, have this thing I've got set up right here, feed into a dispenser, and then have that dispenser feed into me. So just to confirm that, we'll break that just because it's complicated. So, there we go. So, okay, look at me right now. Look at me, internet. I'm gonna press the button. Okay, just gotta... Okay, I'm just gonna put a pressure plate down. I think I'm gonna make this easier for everyone. Do you have any pets? No, I was almost gonna pick up a pet at some point recently. Someone in my life was gonna... There was gonna be a cat. There was a cat available at one point. But I think the good news is the cat can live where the cat wants to live now. That's interesting. The iron helmet not coming in here. Do we have to press it over here? Now it's going in there, which means if we turn this on, it'll go onto me, but whatever, you can do it, is the point. You can shoot them into dispensers. You might need to put something in between, maybe. Like chest it, then hopper into the dispenser. You can do it like you did in the trailer. I think they had a hopper in there somewhere. But I think that's a really cool idea to have like infinite free iron armor for guests in your world. It's something a lot of people would like. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this. I'd like to see you go back to the cave challenge world you did, where you're below Y0. Should I revisit that series? Maybe I should put some fun, do a fun thing with that. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. My first 1.21 snapshot or beta live stream. And yeah, I think I'll be maybe playing around with more of these in the future. So see you in the next one. And also see you for the video which I just put out. I think people are liking it. So I hope you like it. Because, yeah, goodbye.